I just gotten back from the hospital and I felt inspired to start the first episode of the med school series. So this episode will be talking about my career as a medical professional, I guess. I've gotten a lot of questions. People wanted to know what stage I'm in. Some people are confused as to whether I'm already a doctor or not, and I just thought, well, I'm gonna start before I answer all the questions that people have about advice, how to survive medical school, I will just start with talking about my journey. Só penso em seguir em frente. I'm currently in my final year of medical school, which is my 5th year. I'm studying medicine at the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, and I hope that one day I will become a surgeon. Prior to that, I went to high school in Nigeria. I graduated high school in 2004. Oh my god, that makes me sound so old. I graduated high school in 2004 or 5? I actually don't remember. But then I went to England and I graduated from my first degree in 2010. I have a BSc in biomedicine, and since 2010 I've been living in Ireland, going to medical school, which is supposed to last from 2010 until 2015. So fingers crossed, if I do not fail, I intend to graduate in a few months, and I don't hope to fail. So I'm going to be a qualified doctor in May of 2015. Just to put that out there, I don't want anyone misunderstanding or getting confused as to whether I'm a doctor or not. Of course, I already work in the hospital because I'm in final year. We have to already act like interns, so I'm doing most of the stuff in the hospital. I'm doing everything an intern's supposed to do, but I'm still in my final year. To be honest, I've actually never been confused as to what I wanted to do in university. The reason I started biomedicine first was because when I got to England, it wasn't quite clear to me, coming from Nigeria, that I had to write the UK CAT exam. So of course I couldn't get into medical school. So the only option was, of course, start a foundation year first, and then you may or may not get into medicine. And I just didn't like the uncertainty. So I felt like a foundation year was probably gonna take me 2 years, and a full degree was gonna take me 3 years or 4 years. So I just thought, well, I might as well just get a degree first, and that was why I studied biomedicine. And when I was doing it all throughout, I just knew that this is just a stepping stone. After biomedicine, the next step, no confusion at all, was going into medical school. Of course, a lot of people are confused, like, is this the right career for them? But fortunately for me, I wasn't really confused. Só penso em seguir em frente. I would say the passion or the idea to be a doctor started from when I was very little. I think subconsciously, I was very close to my grandma. May her soul rest in peace. But when I was a little girl and we would always have to travel back home to visit my grandparents, I just remember that my grandma was in a lot of pain. Like, she would always complain about pain in her legs, pain in her back, and of course it's a condition I know now as arthritis. But I just didn't understand why anyone would be in such pain, and what is the reason why she's in that amount of discomfort and difficulty mobilizing and all that question. So I think subconsciously I just wanted answers to that, and of course the only way to do that was to study medicine. So I would say that was where my passion came from. Another reason for me was being able to help people. As cliche as that might sound, or as cheesy as that might sound, I just feel like if I'm able to make a patient feel better, if I'm able to see someone coming with like a GCS of 5 and improve up to a GCS of 15, that would just make me feel better. That would just make me feel like I'm actually contributing to mankind. And I guess medicine was the only career that would make me feel like I am contributing and I'm helping someone and I can actually see them get better. One area of medicine that I'm really passionate about is psychiatry. I would just say generally I am interested in the brain, be it neurosurgery or psychiatry. Of course, if I was going to go into being a physician, then psychiatry is top of my list, but at the moment I'm really passionate about surgery. I love being in the theater, and that's why I'm considering going down the route of neurosurgery. But some of you know that I had started an NGO 2 or 3 years ago, but I'll go into that in subsequent videos. The purpose of this video, of course, is just to introduce the med school series. I'm not quite sure exactly in what way this series is gonna go, but I'm very open to suggestions. For those of you that have suggestions on the way that I should approach this, I'm very happy to take that on board. Please leave your comments down below. For those of you who have questions, please leave your comments down below. I'm very happy to answer them in subsequent videos. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.
Corto riacho, estrada de terra. Não tiro você da minha mente. Tão doce, linda, meiga e singela. Só penso em seguir em frente.